What happens when you take a game that was already pretty amazing and make it even better? We are gonna be playing the brand new manufacture mode, and boy oh boy am I looking forward to it. Let's just move on with the default settings. And no, we will not be building any spaghetti factories over here. Something is different. There's no vortex this time around for us to deliver our shapes to. So our objective is apparently to rebuild the vortex that used to be here. We blew it up or something. And this place over here is the galactic waste receiver. We are just going to be placing a polisher over here because it is going to be receiving stuff from this galactic waste receiver. But you see, the shapes that we're getting are these ones. But the polisher accepts this one, which is basically this shape, but cut in half. How on earth are we supposed to do that? Let's place ourselves a tiny little platform over here, and there you go. Now we can work with the shapes over here. In this case though, we just need to destroy half of each shape. So let's place down some half destroyers, and I guess we can do this in a symmetrical way as well. I like myself some symmetry, okay? Fun fact, once you're done with half of the platform, you can just copy all of this, press F to flip it over, and if it's all messy like this, just rotate it twice, and then you can just place it over again. Oh crap, I should have done that after connecting this over here. There you go. So that's half of it done. Copy, flip, rotate, easy peasy lemon squeezy. But you see over here, we're also getting stuff in the second layer, and we're not really using that right now. So let's use that as well, shall we? We're just gonna drag over all of this, copy it, go to the second layer, and paste it over there as well. So now we have twice the output over here. Now we can just move the space belt forward, and that's gonna feed into this polishing station. Wait, they want me to build 8 polishing stations? Excuse me, what's wrong with you guys? Now, if you use your brain over here a little bit, you're gonna find out that stuff back here is a lot more compressed than the output that we're getting. Well, that's because these space belts over here can actually carry a lot more than the 4 conveyor belts that are coming off of them. What I'm trying to say is that if I actually just copy this and paste it, say, 3 more times, I should be able to feed all of these and get the output from all of these and feed that into the polishing station instead. There we go. Now we're basically getting 1 row going into each section. But now we have another problem, which is the fact that this polishing station can only take 60 per minute, while the space belt over here has 480. And if you divide 480 by 60, yeah, the number is 8, which is exactly the number of polishing stations these guys want me to build. So let's do that. That's going to be 8 polishing stations, and we are done with our first quota. So let's unlock the second part, shall we? This is where trains and trading platforms come in. So what do you need? This place needs the full shape, and this thingy-majiggy over here. Over here though, we only have the half shape. And I believe the speed over here is 60 per minute. So this place takes in the half shape and outputs. Oh, it just cleans it and outputs that instead. Interesting. Okay, we can do that. Oh yeah, you're gonna output 2 lanes as well. Okay, yeah, so this is probably the point where every single playthrough diverges and basically becomes its own thing. I'm just gonna design a platform that rotates everything for me so that I can stack these together. Because right now, I can't really stack these directly on top of each other, right? I gotta flip these ones over first. So rotate them twice, and that's basically it. Then we can just take these over and copy these settings as well. You see, this over here should be my first blueprint, but it's missing something. It's missing the fact that there's supposed to be a second layer over here. Yeah, now everything's gonna be rotated perfectly. Alright, what's the plan, people? Let us now save this as 180-degree rotation. Easy peasy. We're gonna worry about blueprint icons when they become difficult to manage. Now this is fine and all, but there's a problem over here. We actually have 2 layers of stuff to work with, so why don't we actually do this the absolute crazy way? Which is to say that I'm going to be spending my first unlock on the bent stacker, because they're faster, okay, and you don't need as many of them. And the reason I got this is, well, yeah. You're about to find out. So I need 4 per lane. So that's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4. And let's just feed them over here. And the output, of course, can come all the way over here. Okay, so that's the first layer of the stacker done. But they also need stuff at the top layer. So we also need to provide that. Now this can just be copied over here as well. So this way, this belt over here can just go up. And the second one can also go up or join right there. And the first one over here can jump those and come out here. Lovely. So that should be, yeah, that should be 2 of them done. What happens if I just copy this? Yeah, let's just destroy all of these belts over here so we can actually see what's going on, because this side needs to feed both of these, and this side needs to feed both of these. Oh, but this can't go up now, can it? No, it cannot. That's okay. No problem at all. We are just gonna move it over once. Alright, so after a lot of mind-bending spaghetti, I believe we should have all 4 of these done over here, right? Yeah, there you go. Yeah, but these aren't all of the parts, you see, because if I just copy this over, right here. Okay, so the first layer is just going to be jumping over everything. As for, you know, being able to actually build it, what I could do is bring the second layer from over here. But no, instead, we're going to take advantage of the fact that we can just connect the second layer right away, just like that. And the first layer, we're just going to lower the level over here, just like that. Perfect. As for how we're actually going to output them over here, well, that is kind of the easy part, okay? So just take it up and over. Same over here. Just bring it over here, which means that we are ready to feed this into our trading post now, or well, the Ruby station. But I do want to take a look at these throughputs over here though, because I'm pretty sure I built these to handle 120 per minute, not 60 per minute. And each station over here only makes 60 per minute. Yeah, that is not okay, because that means we are about to run out of our buffer over here, which was, you know, just built up because the machines weren't working. Before I actually do anything though, I'm just going to select all of this and we're going to save it. I'm going to call this the L2-L1 stacking platform, because it's capable of stacking 2 levels at the same time. The first one over here is stacking the L1, the second one is stacking L2. And now whenever we need this again, we can just place it over. Yeah, I don't like these half full belts over here, okay? So we are going to fix this problem right away. Let's copy this over, or, you know, let's copy this over as well. Let's just destroy all of this actually. Yeah, these 2 can merge into one, these 2 can merge into a single one as well. We are gonna place this platform right here. And now this machine platform can handle all 4 of these polishing stations. Lovely. Yeah, I would be crazy not to do this right now, okay? This ratio is as perfect as ratios can get. What else do you need? You need a complete circle on top of a complete square. Well, look at that. We are gonna build ourselves an asteroid miner, add some boosters, and holy moly do I want to make this a blueprint because I hate this part. And then the first thing we're gonna do is just zoom out, select all of this, and call it a mining platform so we can place as many as we want. Which, by the way, is going to be 4, because the space belts are 4 times as fast as each of these sections. Let's also copy all of this and place it over here. I just had a crazy idea. I'm going to create another blueprint, okay? This time around, it's going to output at L2. Yeah, so let's just copy this section and paste it over. And this one is outputting at L2. So save this, mining platform L2, and we're going to place 4 of these as well. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Yeah. Okay, I want to make some room over here. 1 second. We are gonna do the same over here as well. So that's gonna be 4. That's gonna be L2. Yeah, this one is 480 per minute. Oh, that's a lot of per minute. Yeah, and each of these stacking platforms can handle 120 per minute. So I need 4 of these. How does it stack, by the way? So does it stack left first or right first? It puts whatever is on the right on top of whatever is on the left. Alright, that's fine. Yeah, I don't want the logistics over here to be really difficult. So it's gonna go up over here and then down over here. This bottom one is just gonna go across. Oh. I could just clean this up further. Perfect. Oh, that's beautiful. That is so pretty. Yeah, the only problem is this freaking platform. Can I flip it? I can, right? Yeah. And we are gonna just send all of this over here now. There we go. That's going to be the first platform stuff done. Oh, that is going to be the first platform so satisfied. It's going to be the most satisfied platform on the planet, okay? Wait a second. Wait. This thing only takes 60 per minute. We are making 480 per minute or something. How much are you going to be outputting? I am so confused right now. I mean, I'm actually delivering way more than 60 right now, as you can see over here. It's just been a few minutes and we are done with all 2500. Oh, if this was actually taking 60 per minute, this would have been really, really slow. Or maybe the delivery speed is something else entirely. Let's finish up this milestone so we can unlock painting and find out what's going on over here. Oh yeah, it has slowed down significantly now. There we go. All right, let's speed this up a little bit because this is only taking 60 per minute. So that means I also need 8 of these. Then I should be able to just place these belts and call it a day. Yeah, easy peasy. And because this is all 60, then all of these can also combine into a single belt, which we are going to be feeding into the Sapphire station right here, just like that. Okay, now the Sapphire station over here is really easy. It simply needs blue squares, red diamonds, and then a circle on top of the red diamonds. But if you just zoom out, you're going to find out that we don't have blue squares anywhere, or red diamonds. I mean, we have diamonds and we have red paint, just like how we have squares and we have blue paint. Yeah, so this is going to be fun. Can I just ship squares from somewhere else though? Because I don't want to use all the squares at base. Yeah, because I'm kind of like already using all the squares at base over here. I mean, we do have this huge one over here and we would be able to build trains now. So let's do that actually. Yeah, let's do that. We're going to build 4 regular mining platforms and then we're going to build 4 L2 mining platforms. And what we are going to do now is kind of insane. Well, first of all, we need to just join all of these together, right? And then I'm just going to copy this again. Yeah, just like that. And we are going to be building trains now. So that's going to be 1 and 2. Just 2. Yeah, why not? And I guess we also need a train stop over here. All right, so that's going to be the train station. And yeah, this is basically already full of cargo. Yeah, I may have went a bit overkill with this, but that's okay. Overkill is the name of the game, okay? What's the point of playing this game if you're not going to go overkill? And right here, we are going to just unload these. So let's do that over here. There's going to be a train stop right here. Okay, as far as the trains are concerned, instead of like being really long, I want there to be lots of trains instead. Yeah, so let's just add, say, 6, you know? Why not? What's the worst that can happen? Oh, they're not going to be able to stop at this stop. Oh, crap. Yeah, there you go. Can you guys like respawn or something? Actually, I'm just going to respawn one of them and that's going to tell me like what's up. Are you going to stop over here? Yes, you are. Lovely. Yeah, the other trains, whenever they reach the end, they're going to turn over and come back. Lovely. Yeah, that means we're going to have 2 square belts over here to use to our heart's desire. The first one we are going to be using with this thing, turning it blue basically. So we need fluids, and for that we need asteroid pumps, as well as the pump boosters. You know, the usual stuff. Now, thankfully, pipes don't really have any throughput issues, so we can just go completely ham. We could also just connect them with each other and it wouldn't really make a difference. Now, this is going to be my fluid pipe, and this is going to be, you know, my resource. And now we can just quickly make a platform coloring this thing up. Sounds good? Sounds good. Now we need painters, and painters are incredibly annoying to make because first of all, they're like shaped weirdly, first of all. And secondly, yeah, because their inputs and outputs are right next to each other, that means we need to basically give a gap of 2 between both of these. Wait a second. Are these going to be able to jump over through this pipe? Oh my god, they can. That is so crazy. Wait, that means I can do that over here as well. Take this down over here. Okay, I'm going to be honest, just because this is possible. Yeah, I'm just going to use this design now. Which section do we need to copy? It's this one, right? Okay, now how on earth do we transfer these over? Wait, what's the most that these can jump? Oh, no way. Oh, no way. This is perfect. This is just perfect. Can I take you all the way over here, take you down and send you over there? And then do the same with this one. Take you all the way over there and send you that way. I believe I should be able to. Yeah, now all I need to do is just connect the paint again. Yeah, which can actually go over the belt. All right, that's those 4 done. And now we just need to bring all of these up. Yeah, it's just going to be straight, right? Just make sure the system doesn't merge it with anything. All right, that took forever. But now I have this amazing blueprint, L1, L2 painting platform. And this is going to let me do something super crazy, where I can just place this over here. And let's just copy that paint extracting thingy-majiggy as well. Feed that on this side. We're going to copy this crazy spaghetti, put that over here, and just feed it into this side. And there we go. We have our red diamonds. That was super easy. That was way too easy. Can I just group this over? So these trains are going to be picking, we don't need that many trains over here actually. Okay, these trains are going to be picking up the red diamonds over here. Lovely. And then they are going to be driving them over to this place. Lovely. Where we are going to be harvesting these circles. All right. 1 second. I'm cooking. There we go. Oh, note for future self. This is actually 120 per minute. Yeah, so I kind of have like an infinite supply over here. Well, not infinite. 360 per minute of these diamonds if I ever need them. Same thing over here as well. So if I remember right, it takes whatever is on the right side and puts it on whatever is on the left side. So for example, if I do this, it should output the correct shape. Lovely. Okay, do I want another train? Hell yeah. Why not? I'm gonna call this train pickup, and that's just gonna go, yeah, that is just gonna go over here. And then I'm gonna call this train drop off, and that is going to go all the way over here. Wait, it needs to go here. Perfect. Let's start feeding these train stations, and then I can work on the actual train. Okay, let's send it back over here. Lovely, it's working. Oh, I forgot to connect the blue ones. Oh no, wait, the blue ones are over here, right? Oh, I'm so happy. I'm so happy I thought of this. I planned this, okay? I completely planned this. And you cannot tell me that I didn't. I'm gonna copy this, flip it over so that it's on the other side, just like that. Take this over here and feed it into the station. All right, and now what we need to do, we have spacers. Do I not have spacers right now? Oh, I don't have spacers. How do I unlock spacers? Spacer wagons need 1200. Oh man. Okay, we're gonna do that later. For now, just come over here and feed this manually. As soon as we unlock spacer wagons, I'm just removing this entire line over here, using this train over here for two things. This is going to be the blue squares, and we already have everything else over here. What's next? Oh, I ran out of the diamond ones because I wasn't using the full throughput of these stations, and we're not making them fast enough for these many trains anyway. Interesting. What seems to be the bottleneck? Oh, the bottleneck is literally the fact that this is 120 per minute. Can I make another one? And then the output over here, we can just go down and connect. Okay, so this should be doubled now. All right, so now there is something that I've been completely ignoring so far, and that is this stuff over here, the operator levels. So we have these squares over here, and I'm just gonna scoop some of these over. And we are simply going to just take them over here to this red place. Secondly, I'm also going to take some of these gray circles and just bring them over here into this place as well. Now we do need to color these squares red, and that's going to be done really easily. And then we also need to just stack these on top of each other. Oh, but we messed up. So before we place it, just press the F button and rotate it twice, and you have your final product over here. What on earth do I feed this into though? I believe there should be, yeah, the research station. There we go. That ought to get the job done. It's gonna take a while for all of this stuff to move all the way, but hey, once it does, it's basically gonna be, working forever. Easy peasy. That's the second one, not the first one though. How are we gonna get the first one done? Yeah, so the first one actually needs the polished output over here, and it wants us to combine it with this thingy-majiggy. Very interesting. Let's make that happen. Let's just copy, say, all of this. Yeah, let's just copy this entire thing. We can move it up one level. Yeah, and that should be working as well because there was another outlet over here. And what this should let us do is, I believe this is going to be an entire row, right? Oh, this is not 480, this is 240. Oh, crap. One second. We're just gonna copy this, move it up, connect these together, move it down and connect it back here. Yeah, so now this bottom one should be 480. Yeah, so the reason it wasn't actually a full amount is because these are destroying half of it. And then we're combining them together. So two combining into one, and that means, you get half the output. Yeah, these are all green, so that means everything is working fine. Let's just copy this entire thing over here, and let's place it in a spot where I can connect it with this one. So there you go. Yeah, so one of these is 480. Let's do the math with the 480 number in mind, okay? So that means for the first time in forever, I actually just need half of this. Yeah, so that's going to be the 480. We do need to rotate one of them, so that way they're, on the opposite edges. And then, yeah, we could just use the same platform. It's going to work. It's going to have a lot of useless machines, but it's going to work. Oh my god, my brain. I just cannot. I'm sorry, guys. I just have to. Like, my brain just won't let me, okay? This is going to be L2. Yeah, I keep forgetting that those platforms actually have L1 and L2 in them. That also tells me that I kind of messed up over here. This needs to be, 4 platforms actually. So now this should be fine. Now this should be balanced. And the easiest way to find that out is by just placing a donation station at the end over here and checking the rate at which this is happening. All right, lovely. I just let it run for a while and they're basically both 480. I'm proud of this. What that should do is that should basically give us a nice passive income of research points as these get completed, so that I can actually unlock more toys for myself, And hey, we finished a milestone as well. And next up is Emerald. Emerald needs, holy moly, 1, 2, 3, 4 stuff. Where do I place this? What's the bottleneck down here? The bottleneck is the blue stuff. Yeah, we just straight up don't have enough. Let's just place an Emerald station first and we'll see what happens. Okay, both of these are the exact same. What? So I can just feed it into any of these? I hope. They said these were going to be complex. These are not complex at all. Excuse me? What's going on? We have this. We need to color it blue. Okay, let's just copy it over from that circle. So that's our mine done. And we're also going to need another set over here. If we can just fit it, it would be nice. And even if we can't fit it, we can always just do this. Yeah, I'm wasting so many resources by doing it this way. Now this needs to be colored blue, and I believe blue paint is right over here. All right, this is going to be the blue paint. It's going to come all the way over here, and we're going to color this up. So, painting platform, and this is going to output the blue thingy-majiggies. Perfect. Now we just need to put this on the gray circle, and that's also really easy because, we made blueprints like smart people do, and that's inverted once more. Cut it, flip, rotate twice, place it again. Easy peasy. Now, how on earth am I going to send this back all the way over there? I'm not going to actually, not right now, because right now we are going to be designing another blueprint. You see, we need to slice it in a way where we only keep the corners, and that's something that we often have to do. So I'm going to make a blueprint for that as well. Before we can actually do that though, we need the cutter over here, because the cutter lets us cut stuff up without actually wasting it. So let's just place a machine platform over here now. Now what happens if I just rotate all of these and say cut one side? But what happens if I cut that side but then rotate these ones once more, just like this? Am I able to place a stacker now? Like, would a stacker actually solve this problem? 1, 2, 3. Oh, but I need 4. Oh no. Wait a second. I'm just gonna do it on the bigger one. There's no shortage of space anyway. Okay, I also just basically built the same thing except rotate it once over so that I could actually fit 4. All right, these can just go all around them. And then we can take the output out the middle, just like that. And now I need this 4 more times, I believe. Oh, wait a second. No, I cannot place stackers at the second level. Yeah, completely missed that. Yeah, so that basically means I don't have to worry about it, actually. All right. What am I thinking right now? Cut all of this, move it, say, around the middle, remove the extras. Perfect. Take this over, and then we can just copy this, move it up. Oh my god. Yeah, bring it up into this. All right. Yeah, and the only thing that we need to actually modify is that we copy this over, right? Yeah, and then we paste it on the second floor. On the second floor, we are not going to be using these inputs or these outputs. Instead, we are just going to output it into the second level and input it from the second level as well. All right, yeah. And then we need to just combine these together, which is going to be done the exact way that we separated them as well. And if there's a third level, we can just stack another one on top of this and call it a day. Yeah, we can just place this over here as well. Lovely. And now I believe we just need to rotate this, right? I keep forgetting that I was smart about my blueprints this time around. Yeah, they rotate 2 levels. And now we just need to merge these together. That's going to be 1, and that's going to be 2, and that should be nothing. Oh, crap. What happened? Why are you not rotating? Oh, because we don't need to rotate them 180 degrees. We just need to rotate them once. That is my bad. That is my bad. Okay, copy, paste, and down here as well. Paste this. Lovely. And now this should output the right thing. Yes. There we go. All right. Crane pickup. Yeah, I'm gonna use 2 stations for both of these, please. Yeah, and then you can just basically go over all the way to where the emerald stuff is. And we're just gonna drop you off over here on this side, please. Okay, that's one. And that is the second one. I did place them into the right holes, right? Nope, I did not. I am completely and utterly blind. That's one, and that is the second one. Holy crap, it's just really slow. Why is it slow? Oh, it's because the inputs over here are 480, but like these painting thingy-majiggies as well as these ones are all 120. Hey, we have our first operator levels now. Lovely. Let's claim all of these. Oh, we have multiple levels. Oh, brother, that was nice. Oh, these guys have alternate recipes as well now. Oh, I need more wagons over here. No wonder the trains aren't picking up everything. And shall we actually make something, like multi-level maybe? I'm not sure how I actually want to do this, but I'm just going to increase the throughput wherever I can. Just, for now. So that should double the number of these blue thingies that we're making. Except paint over here might be the bottleneck. Yeah, this painting thingy-majiggy is not as good as I thought it was. So I'm going to just connect this over here as well. And we are going to be taking this paint as well. Even if it's like not for all of these, because I can't get a fourth one over here unless I transfer this paint over to the second level, which I probably should have, to be honest. Yeah, these last ones over here don't have any paint at all. I do need the fourth one over here. How do I make this happen? I mean, the way to make this happen is by taking this here and then taking it down over there. Yeah, instead of this way. And we still need to get to this back one over here, right? So that's gonna be using this path. That's weird as hell, but it works, okay? It works, that's all that matters. There we go. Yeah, so the reason I needed all 4 of these is because this is 1200 per minute, and each of these uses 300 per minute. So basically 4 of these match this speed over here. So with 4 sets of 4, I need 4 pipes. So these 4 were simply not enough. Okay, what's going on over here? I knew it. I knew it. I knew I was being dumb. There you go. We can have these ones over here. Yeah, I simply did not have enough stations over here. So all the trains were bringing the stuff over, but we weren't actually using it. Okay, something else I want to do is have another blueprint that is basically 4 times this blueprint, okay? Because this one is 120 per minute and I want 480 per minute. Yeah, it's going to be like that. Let's also connect this pipe over here. And we do need to connect the pipes to the second level as well. That's going to be fairly easy. Oh, wait a second. No, this is wrong. Yeah, this one is wrong. Where's the one that I fixed? This one, right? Yeah, so we're going to call this L1, L2 painting platform again so that it overrides the old one. Yeah, and now we can basically paste it, right? Like if I just paste it over here, will it be new and improved and better? Yeah, so while we're at it, let's make all of these better. Because why wouldn't you? Okay, I believe this one should be the last one, but we're gonna completely replace that. Let's make it with gaps first, and then we can make it more compact when we see a place that we can fill. So you're gonna come over here and feed these, all right? Yeah, so this is basically the belt that's going in and feeding all 4 of these. Now we also need the outputs. That's going to be one of them. That's going to be the second one. And this can just come down here and connect with the first one, just like that. While these pipes over here can now cross over and connect to those. Oh my god, this is an abomination. But it's my nation, okay? It's fine. Yeah, these need to like go out there and connect with those as well. Oh, these are basically lungs, man. Oh, I like the way this looks. All right, what's the deal over here? It needs to eat these squares and this liquid and pump out what? Pump out 480 per minute, which it's gonna. Just like that. Oh, I need to connect the fluid first. Oh, that's gonna cause such a big throughput problem. That's fine. No one said we have to feed our lungs from the same spot, okay? We can feed them from 2 different locations. Oh, but we have to feed them from the base. My bad. Why didn't I think of that sooner? Feed it from the sides over here and then take it up like that. So now each side is basically feeding, each side is now feeding to 2 units. But I don't like the way that looks in the blueprint, okay? If I can just, I can just feed it over here. Yeah, I like this more. This is so much better. Oh yeah, that is the density I like to see. Lovely. And would you look at that? We are now done with emerald. Off to gold we go. Okay, we're gonna need green color. Green color is right here, thankfully. But I believe you guys are gonna be outputting this stuff as well, right? Question mark? Are you gonna be outputting anything for me? Interesting. So these need to be fed into all of these. Yeah, I thought it was just gonna be, you know, either of these would work, but apparently not. Oh, except once more, we have to take the output from both of these. Oh, that's annoying. That is very, very annoying, but intentionally so. Oh, as much as I didn't want spaghetti, I have no choice but to become spaghetti. This is 240, by the way. Assuming that all the, you know, all of this stuff continues making stuff, this is just 240 per minute. And that means that this train station is going to be really, really slow to fill up. Oh, it's not just 240, but it's also half. Oh, no. Yeah, so we need to rotate one of them like that and then stack them like that. And that should be it for this gold one. But now it's 120 per minute instead of 240. Holy moly. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Let's get ourselves some more operator levels over here. Yeah, what seems to be your bottleneck right now? Like, why are we not getting enough of this emerald stuff? Like, we're feeding it a full row of this stuff, and we are also feeding it a full row of this stuff, right? Yeah, that's not the problem. The problem is this blue thingy-majiggy. That blue thingy-majiggy is a problem because... Oh, do we just not have enough of these? That might be it. Like, I might just be able to place more of these. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. Let's place a couple more. And let's just take this input and combine it with that existing one. Remember when I said I'm not going to be making spaghetti factories? Yeah, I lied.